Welcome student, I am Abhishek Agrawal. We are going to study today on the topic of the aseptic area. In this topic we study about the what is aseptic area and how to fill the aseptic area. So first we introduction. The production of sterile product should be carried out in a clean environment with a limit for the environmental quality of the microbial and the dust particle contamination. In short one, we say that the aseptic area it's free from the microorganism. So the limit for the contamination is necessary to reduce the product contamination. So the production area is normally divided into five parts. First one is the cleanup area, second one is the compounding area, third one is the aseptic area, fourth one is the quarantine area, and last one is the packaging or the labeling area. This is the flow diagram of the aseptic area. In this, the office are attached with the compounding area, then aseptic filling area, then quarantine area. The office is also attached with the stock room. The compounding area is attached with the cleanup area. The aseptic filling area is attached with the station area and the compounding area. The station area is also attached with the compounding area, aseptic area and the quarantine area. So the storeroom is attached with the cleanup area, station area, then packaging and finishing area, then quality control. In the cleanup section, the clean area has walls and ceilings made up of film coating materials. The air inside the clean area should be free from the dust and the microorganism. So this is ensured through the high efficiency filter, approx 95%. The air existing in the clean area should be frequently replaced for 10 to 15 air changes per hour. In the compounding section, the area contains stainless steel cabinets and counters also involved in the actual compounding. So, unlike the aseptic area, maintenance of the sterile product or the conditions is not essential, but necessary measures should be there. So in the aseptic area, in this area, the strict control measure should be adopted to avoid contamination of the preparation. In the stainless steel counters and the cabinets should be such that they should allow that particle to accumulate. So the mixing and the storage of the compounded preparation should be done outside the aseptic area. The compounded preparation are then transferred to the aseptic area through pipelines where the filling operation is carried out. In the quarantine section, the area consists of the store where the process batch as well as the approved batch are stored separately. This area has a limited access and is under the control of the responsible person. Without the consent of the in charge, the other personnel cannot enter into this particular area. Next one is the packaging and the labeling section. So in this area, the batches are packed and the labeled. The packaging is carried out by the packaging machines while labels are obtained by the overprinting devices. At a time, only one product label are printed. So in the parental packing play a vital role in the production of the sterile preparation. In the packaging and labeling section, the packaging should be carried out in such a manner that the sterility of the product is maintained and free from the microorganism. Then floor, walls and ceilings of the area. In the aseptic area, the all clean surfaces including the floors, walls and ceilings must be smooth, easy to clean disinfected and be constructed to minimize microbial and the particulate contamination. The flexing and non-flexing type of the material are used for the construction of the floor. The flexing floor materials are made up of the synthetic elastomers, of which most commonly use the polyvinyl chloride or called as the PVC. So this flooring is easily repaired, cleaned, cheap and the simple. The non-flexing floors The non-flexing floors are made up of hard inorganic filler substance in a matrix material. The wall must be made up of non-inflammable or the fire resistance material such as the stainless steel, glass and enameled steel. The epoxy resin paints and polyurethane paints are also used to avoid cracking and the peeling. The ceilings are sealed to prevent the entry of the microbial contaminants. The internal fitting of the walls, such as cupboard, drawers, shelves, and equipment, must be kept to be minimum in the aseptic area. Then the doors, windows, and the services. Doors and windows should fit flush with the wall. Windows is require are solely to provide illumination and are not for the ventilation. Windows should be non-openable. The doors should be well fitted by the maintaining the positive pressure airflow and self-closing. The door must be limited in the number in the aseptic area. All the pipes passing through the walls of the room should be effectively sealed and should be flush, fitting and easily cleaned in the aseptic area. The gas cylinder should be excluded and all gases should be piped from the outside the area in the aseptic room. The sink and the drains must be excluded from the area where aseptic procedure and performed in the clean room area. The light source in the room of the aseptic area are fitted with the ceilings to reduce the collection of the dust and to avoid the disturbance to airflow pattern in the room. The non-essential switches such as room lighting switches should be installed outside the clean area. Then personal and protective clothing. The main source of the contamination of the clean area arises from the skins scales which are raised by the operators. So the personnel selected to work on the preparation of the parental product must be neat and clean. So they should be in the good health and free from the dermatological conditions that might increase the microbial growth. So the operator borne contamination should be controlled by the limiting the number of the operators in the clean area. The fresh sterile clothing should normally be provided each time the person enters the in the aseptic area. All personnel should be trained for the good manufacturing practice and aseptic technique. The operator should wear sterile protective clothing including headwear, powder-free rubber or plastic gloves as a non-fiber shading, face mask and the footwear. All protective clothing is designed to prevent the contamination from the body. All protective clothing must be sterilized by the moist heat sterilization or by the ethylene dioxide. Then cleaning and the disinfection. The cleaning and the disinfection procedure are used for the removal of the microbial and the particle contamination. Cleaning agents are the alkaline detergent, non-ionic and the ionic surfactant. So different type of disinfection should be employed in the rotation to prevent the development of the resistance strains of the microorganism. Different concentration of quaternary ammonium compound, sodium hypochlorite, ethanol and formaldehyde solution are used as a disinfectant in the cleansing area. Uh, Other one is the cetrimide or chlorhexidine in use as a 70% alcohol are suitable for the skin's disinfection. Last one is the air supply in the aseptic area. The air supplied to a clean room must be filtered through the high efficiency particulate air or called as the HEPA filters. The HEPA filters must be positioned at the inlet of the clean room and the pre-filter may be fitted upstream of the HEPA filters to prolong the life of the funnel filters. The HEPA filters are used in the construction of the vertical and the horizontal laminar airflow bench. So the air velocity at all part of the filters area has to be about 0.4 meter per second. So the remove of the dioctoplatine or called as the DOP particles of size 0.3 micrometer. The air filtered from the laminar airflow is claimed to be 99.97% free from the microbial contamination. So these type of filters are supported to provide class 100 air and they should be certified every 6 to 12 months. So last one is the air quality is evaluated using saddle plates, microbial air sampler or by the particulate counters.